Libtards are these commies, these fake news watchers are a special kind of special. Their level of depravity, their lack of moral compass, their level of stupidity, complete imbeciles. They're always angry. They always project what they are onto you, onto the conservatives, onto the patriot, the American, the Christian. People that just want to be left the fact alone. People that just want their borders sealed up. People who don't want children to be murdered. People who are pro-life. They're always projecting their evil, their wickedness, their stupidity onto them, or shall I say us. People who do have a moral compass. They always look like this. They don't know which bathroom to use. They look deranged. They are deranged. Look into their eyes. They're soulless. It's the cult of death. They're always calling for violence. They're always saying that you're the Nazi, you're the Hitler, you're the destroyer, you're this, you're that, you're violent, you're irrational. Meanwhile, these are the most irrational sons of bitches I've ever seen in my life. They're so damn stupid, they don't know how many genders there are. There are two assholes. You stupid fake news watching commies. Abortion is murder. I don't give a damn what your reason is. It's moida. It's your child sacrifice. Who is it, to Moloch or whatever? It's a sacrifice. Just like in Hollywood when they say, oh, I sacrificed a lot to get one. Yeah, what did you sacrifice? You know what they sacrificed. Just like these libtards. They always pro-sacrificing children, pro-flooding our country with illegals who've just been released from insane asylums and jails. They're all for that. They're all for the wickedness. They're all for the lawlessness. They're all for the violence. But they'll say they're oh so tolerant, right? They say they're oh so tolerant as they can't stand your opinion, as they call for violence against you and yours, as like Maxine, Auntie Maxine says, pretty much confront and attack them in public places. Remember that Auntie Maxine, that looking like an alcoholic, sounding like an alcoholic, right? Deranged. They're all deranged. They watch fake news. Never once do they go, is that true? Well, let me look this up. Never. And there's people out there to say, well, this is two wings of the same bird. Well, that's really one wacky ass bird. You got one side that wants to be left the fact alone. You got one side that says God, guns, and country. One side that wants to be border sealed up. One side that produces things, creates things, builds things, is very constructive, always busy working and mind their own business, wants to have a two-way to protect themselves, wants the First Amendment to express themselves. And then you got the other side of that Boyd, right, of that bird, that is all about censoring the opposite side, all about calling for violence and attacking, all about their terrorism, like Antifa and BLM. They support all that. But they say they're tolerant. They're tolerant until, well, you step on their toes. You have a different opinion, a different moral compass, etc. They're not tolerant. They're very intolerant. They're so full of hate that they hate themselves. They're full of rage, right? But they're soy boys and soy girls is what they are. And they look homeless. They look pathetic. They're weak. They're beta. They're not alpha. They're mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically, for the most part, broken. All they could do is hold up a sign. Oh, no kings. Well, no fooling, jackasses. As the story goes, as the story goes, his story, right? As the story goes, we fought England, right? Because we didn't want a king ruling over us, especially an aloof king far away, and then taxing us but not representing us, right? Right? And ever since then, no kings. No kings, right? Idiots. But yet, here you are in 2025, looking so damn stupid, dressed up in silly costumes. Most of them are like 80 years old, saying, "No kings, no kings." Okay, what you that's 1776 or whatever. Way back there, way back there. All your bullshit, your damn white supremacy, way back there in history. You're living, but way back there. We're here in the present right now. Come on in the present. There's no white supremacy. There's no kings. King Charles, but that's a joke. There's no white supremacy. There are no kings. Idiots. You're living back there. Fake news has got you so deranged that you're living way back there. Way back there. These libtards, they hate America. Okay, if you hate the country that you were born in, for the most part, most of them, leave. Get the fuck out. We'll do a one-way ticket, go fund you the fuck out of here. Since you like tyranny so much, right? You like all these tyranny things, and you're the tyrants anyway. But you're communist is what you are, because you like to censor this, censor that, attack this if you don't like it, suppress, oppress, and all that stuff, as you claim to be tolerant. Since you're fucking communist and you like communists so much, why don't we just send you to Cuba? I've been saying this for years. Drop you off in damn China, land of egg rolls. Since you're down for the cause, drop you off in Gaza, even though you don't know where it is on the map. Since you're down for the cause. But don't be trying to destroy this country. Don't be carrying a foreign flag and all that other shit. That should be intolerable. And burning it. You pieces of crap. You libtards are disgusting. What is it? The scourge of the earth? The underbelly of society. And since you're pro-crime, because these libtarded cities, areas of the country, they're not counting crime because they want to make it pretend that it's low. Right? That the crime rate is low. They're not counting, they're not reporting it or anything like that. And it's in libtarded areas. Liberals are so damn disgusting. And should I say I'm not talking about every liberal? I don't know. If you agree with all what this bitch is saying, if you agree with what fake news is saying, white supremacy, male toxicity, and if you agree with all this woke shit, and if you agree with open borders, that we should flood our country with illegals, which are basically the UN's army, and if you agree that children should just be murdered, I don't want this. Let me just kill it. If you agree with that, then yeah, I'm lumping you in with libtards like this. All right, enough's enough. All fake news, a libtard of fake news media does is call for violence against conservatives, which are patriots, against people of real Americans. Like Hulk Hogan, the song, his theme, real Americans. This is not an American. These liberals are not American. Anyone that wants a country with an open border, you're not an American. You're not an American. All right? At all. At all. All right? And so this piece of crap is calling for, well, Trump supporters, which, let's face it, folks. Let's face it, all right? Don't get caught up in the politics of, don't get triggered, bitch, you. Trump supporters. Stop it, stop. That means Americans, all right? That means people that love their country. That's what that means, all right? Let's just say Americans. She wants Americans, basically, to be put in gas chambers. Because regardless if what you think about Trump and it's all staged and all this nonsense, it doesn't matter what you think about that. Because the bottom line is Americans, people who voted for him, regardless if you think votes count or not, it doesn't matter. People think the vote counts, okay? And he represents America to them, all right? Now, I know you could type in this and that. All right, forget all that. All right, let's just keep it simple. What's it, KISS? Keep it simple, stupid. Just keep it simple, all right? Like this bitch. Keep it simple. You have one side that loves their country. That side does not vote. That wants a sealed borders. Doesn't want friggin' babies being killed. Doesn't want invaders in our country. Just wants to be left alone. Doesn't want a two-way Second Amendment being fucked with. Doesn't want a First Amendment being fucked with, and everything else. All right, it wants to have the Constitution. wants the country to follow the Constitution. You have one side that wants that, then you have the other side that wants the opposite of that. That wants everything destroyed, wants everything evil, trainees everywhere, don't know what bathroom to use, border wide open, flooded with illegals, raping this, raping that, killing this, killing that. Yeah, you got that side, and then you got this side. Okay, this side over here, voted for Trump. Okay, regardless of what you think about that, right? That side's the good side. That side's the patriotic side. Just like in your country, you got one side that's patriotic to your country, and you probably got assholes like this that are not. That are cancers on your, of your country. The cancer of society. Like this, right? It's not hard to figure out. You have people that love their country. You have people that hate the country. Like this. Demons. Right? They say they're tolerant, but they're not. They say they're loving, but they're not. Not hard to figure out. So don't get caught up in the Trump support. It's just people that love the country. They voted for Trump. Yeah, we voted for him. Okay, whatever. Get over this shit. There's a group of people that loves their country. There's a group of people that wants their borders sealed up. There's a group of people that doesn't want censorship. There's a group of people that is pro-life. There's a group of people that just want to be left the fuck alone. There's a group of people that want to be able to protect themselves. There's a group of people that are against tyrannical government and tyranny. There's a group of people that are for the First Amendment. And there's this. So this... hey ho ho needs to fucking go, right? If you got a cancer, if you have a cancer or a tumor, doesn't it need to be removed? Otherwise, it's going to cause more problems for your body. Well, consider your country a body, and you got cells in there called people, or maybe sleeper cells, and those cells are bad. They're cancerous. This shit needs to go. However, this bitch right here, that looks like a train wreck, because they all look train wrecks. They don't know which way to go. He went that way. Which way to go, George? They don't know what bathroom to use. They don't know how many genders there are. But they're gonna say what needs to be done to patriots. Listen to this. Listen to this piece of crap.
Round them all up. Put them in a big room that kind of looks like it could be a gas chamber. Don't actually do anything to them. Like, they'll be fine. Don't gas chamber them, but just put them in a room and tell them that's what you're gonna fucking do to them. Watch them all cry like the little baby back bitches that they actually are on their insides, and probably piss and shit their goddamn...
Baby got back. Bitches, they're crying on the inside. Ain't none of us crying on the inside. However, you all bitches are crying on the outside and inside. No! No kings! No kings, what year are you in, dumbass? You dumbass. They're always look at the eyes. Look at this shit. Look at the eyes. Deranged. Empty. Look at the grandma. What is this shit? What is going on here? This is a complete homeless looking, and I'm not trying to insult the homeless. There's a lot of good homeless people out there. How about gaudy, tacky, demonic piece of crap? Look at it. Ooh, just put it in a gas chamber. Don't turn on the gas, but let them be scared or whatever. Ooh, is that the best you come up with, bitch? Seriously? But yet, here again, these assholes are always calling for violence, always doing the violence, always burning shit. They don't create anything. They just tear things down. They destroy things like babies and buildings and people and things like that. Adult people. You know, they just destroy. They try to destroy the truth, right? They just try to destroy your life, your career. Yeah.
Damn pants. Oh yeah?
Out of shape too.
Is that funny?
Is that funny?
I had one of you as a little brother. I know exactly how you got the way you are. And it's because your daddy was exactly the same fucking way. You're not even your own fucking person. You're Daddy. Just a compilation of all the...
Daddy, a compilation. Daddy, at least we have a mom and a daddy. You all have fucking 2 moms and 2 dads. You have 2 dads and a do-it-yourself kid. Sick bastards, you. Look at you, dumb asshole. You abused by your brother. What's going on here? I mean, somewhere along the way, something's gone wrong. What the hell? What is that right there? What is that? The hell? It's crooked.
Hatred that your father handed down to you, you dumb motherfucker.
Oh, you mean the patriarchy, you dumb jerk? You calling that hatred, asshole?
Compilation of all the hatred that your father handed down to you, you dumb...
Ain't no hatred handed down, you dumb asshole. Maybe hatred's been handed down to you, apparently. Apparently it has, because that's why you're acting hateful. We're not acting hateful here. We're just being left alone. All of a sudden this video pops up. And we got this asshole, this libtard, this commie, this fake news watcher, full of hate. Again, projecting, saying that we're full of hate. That you're full of hate. The conservative, the patriot, however you want to phrase it, the Christian is full of hate. Even though you're not full of hate. You're not acting. Are you making videos like this? I'm not. I'm just reacting and setting the record straight, aren't you? Isn't that what we do here? And calling them out. Just calling them out. Look at you. Full of hate. Don't even... You need to be concerned about how to match your clothing there. Apparel. All that. Full of hate. Your eyes are full of hate. You're watching fake news. You're letting fake news get into your head. You're letting Trump live in your head. I mean, again, who gets up? I've said this many times over. I don't get up and think about this shit. Do you? I don't. But, towards the end of the evening, if this happens to pop up on my news feed, more often than not, I don't address it. But hell far, if there's nothing else going on out there, big deal, except for a fake alien invasion they want to happen, I don't know, around Halloween, so I hear. I don't address it. But tonight I said, you know what? I'll address it. You look totally retarded. I know you don't have a job, so you're good to go on making this video and not losing your job, right? Or you might work for a libtarded company, which we have a plethora of them out there. So they might like this video that you made and you might keep your job. I don't know. But I think you need to work on just the garb, probably the Humpty Dumpty physique you got going on there. Maybe sharpen the mental acuity. Stop going with your feelings, reacting to going on with fake news television and taking your marching orders and just making stupid videos. If anything, you all you bitches that hate this country. See, we like this country. It's flawed, like every country, just about, or boot. But I like my country. I'm patriotic towards my country. I lived here all my life. I'm an American, proud to be an American. Just like if you're in Australia, even though it's a continent, you're proud to be an Australian. If you're in Canada, I guess you're proud to be a Maple Leaf patriotic Canadian. Canada's a beautiful country. Just gotta get rid of all the libtards, right? Nothing wrong with that. Patriotic. I love my country. But these bitches, they hate their country. They hate themselves. They hate life. Their entire life, they call it pro-choice, which means they're against life. And again, want to put Americans in a gas chamber. I say put them in a FEMA camp. Since they like tyranny so much and shit like that, these tyrants, these little Hitler and Napoleon wannabes, since they like tyranny so much, put them in a fucking FEMA camp. But then I also said in years past, just dump them off in Cuba. These commies in Cuba, along with Jane Fonda, put their asses over there in Iran. It's a theocracy, but I don't know, same difference. The land of egg rolls, China. How about North Korea? Kim Jong-un. Let them act a fool like this and make videos and come Kim Jong-un's neck of the woods and see how that works out for them. I think you need to drop them off over there. Since they like tyranny so much and communism, since they like shitholes so much, because that's all they know how to do is take something that's good and make a shithole out of it. Dump it in a shithole like North Korea, huh? Hey? How about Venezuela? Isn't Maduro in power over there? He's a commie. How about Venezuela? Any one of those communist countries, just dump them off over there and let them have at it and see how that works out for them. All right. Sick of these. Oh yeah, I'm sick of these. That's what you are. Again, you're projecting that. You're projecting that onto the Americans' patriot. But this is actually what you are. This is actually what you look like. This is what you sound like. It's definitely what you look like. What you sound like. Dumb as a bag of hammers. It's an insult to hammers because hammers are more useful. That's what I got for you. One way ticket. Whew, the fuck out of here. Dump them off in some commie country, because that's what these commies like. They want to turn America into communism. So why don't we just dump them off over there and see how that works out for them? Dumb bitch, you. That's what I got for you. Don't be a troll out there. I'm moving.